Hello friends, I am Suman. Welcome to my channel in Dayal Programming Academy. Today I am going to discuss about the object level security. Right? So what is security? What are the level of security? What is org level security? I have discussed in my previous video. Right? So today we will see what is the object level security. So let's start. So what is the object level security? Object level security means what security we can provide at the object level. Right? So using profile or permission set, we can set up who can access a particular object. Right? So what is the permission set? We will discuss in our further videos. What are profile? We will do it in this video. Right? So why we need to use object level security? Let me explain with the help of example. Suppose in our application we have a college application, right? So in our college one person is taking care of fee amount, right? So only that person will be able to see fee detail object, right? Teacher will not be able to see, right? So this kind of security we can achieve with the help of object level security. Means which object should be visible to which user we can do with the help of object level security, right? So what we can do at the object level, we can define the CRUD permission for object, right? So what is the CRUD permissions? So C stands for create, R for read, U for update and D for delete. Create means if we will provide this permission, so user can create a new record, right? If I am talking about the read, if I will give this permission, so user can read only the record but it cannot create a new record, right? If I will provide the edit, so user can edit the record, user can read and create. So with this all three accessibility will be there, right? D stand for delete. So delete means if I will give this permission, so user can delete the record also. So as per our requirement, we can assign these permissions to the user from the profile, right? So to do this object level security practically, we need to know about the profile and the user. So first we need to know what is the profile and what is the user. So let's start. What is the profile first, right? So what is a profile? A profile defines what a user can do within the Salesforce platform, right? Which objects they can access, what action they can perform, and the other Salesforce features accessibilities we can assign from a profile, right? So in a Salesforce, a profile is a set of permissions that determines what a user can access, right? Profile control user access to object, fields, record, etc., right? So apart from these permissions, at the profile level we can provide some special permissions also to the user, right? These permissions are view all data and the modify all data, right? What does it mean? Means if a user have these two permissions, right, so he can view or modify all app and the data even they are not shared with them, right? So it is like a superpower, right? So what is profile? So why we use of the profile means profile define default setting for user. When we create a user, we assign a profile to each user, right? So what permission we will set from a profile, user will be able to access only those accessibilities, right? So what is the not is here? Not is here. One profile can be assigned to the multiple user, right? So what is the user now? Let's take a look. So what is user? A user can be anyone who log in into Salesforce, right? User can be an employee of your company, customer, can be a partner who need to access the data from your Salesforce org, right? A user can be a human or the non-human, right? So if I'm talking about type of users, so we can define, or there can be mainly 5 type of users, right? Salesforce admin, number 2 Salesforce developer, Salesforce business analyst, Salesforce consultant, Salesforce end user. So any of these we can say this is the user, right? So let's start practically. So first come to our org. This is my home page. So first of all I need to create a profile, right? After creating a profile I need to create a user, so I can assign that profile to that user. So what permission we will give at the object level we will see by logging that user, right? So start one by one. First of all we are going to create a profile. So in the find box type here profile, just click on the profiles, right? So we can create a new profile, or we can create by creating a clone by clicking on here, right? Suppose I want to create a profile as a standard user, right? So these are some ready-made profiles we need to take as a base profile, and we can edit those profiles to make a new profile which we can assign as per our requirement to a user, right? So there is a one way, I will show one by one both way. So I'm going to create a clone of this standard user. So click here on clone, right? So this is my standard user and I can give here a profile name, right? So this is a one way to create a profile, or I can just click on new profile also. So I can create a new profile from here also, right? So just click on new profile button. Here I need to select as a base profile. So standard user, I'm going to create a standard user, this one. So this is my base profile. I will make a addition here, right? And my profile name I can give custom standard. Standard profile. Right? Just click on save button. So here our profile is ready, custom standard profile, right? So these all are permission which I can set from here, right? So just see one by one what we can do. This is the standard object layout. So we can assign the layout from here also to the user, right? This is a custom object layout. So they are the all permission which I can set at the profile level. So now we are going to set only object level security. Rest of the part we will see one by one in our further videos, right? So if I will scroll down, so here you can see standard object permission. So these all are standard objects, right? And if I will scroll down, then these are the custom object permission. So from here I can give the custom object permission or the standard object permission to this particular profile, right? So how we can do this? Just go up, click on edit button, right? So if I will scroll down, just come to our object, see, these are standard object. If we want to give any permission, these are by default permission to this profile. If you want to make any change in the standard object permission, you can change from here, right? Suppose account is a standard object and I don't want to give the delete and this permission to this user, so I can, right? Similarly I can make any change in any of standard object, right? So come to our custom one. These are custom objects, right? So these all are custom objects in our application. If I will open my application, let me open my application first so I can show you which object I want to use. So this is my application. In this application I'm going to give this bookshop, book record and the writer, right? Three objects I'm going to use for this profile, right? So this is the CRUD: read, create, edit and delete, right? So which permission we want to set, we can give from here, right? So first of all, which object we want to give a permission, that is a bookshop, right? So where is the bookshop? Here, right? I'm going to give only read permission to this object, right? So I will show you one by one. I'm giving this bookshop to read. Another object is book records. Book records, right? I'm giving this object as a read permission and create permission. So this profile can read this object record and can create a new record, but it can only view this object record, but it cannot create, right? And third object is writer, right? So this is writer. For this object I am giving these three permission, right? So in this object, this profile can read, create and edit, right? Okay, let me show you one more thing. Suppose I am just giving only edit permission, so read permission is by default here, right? So if user can read this record, then only he will be able to edit this record, right? Suppose I am just giving this create, then also read is by default, right? So in this way we can set our accessibility as per our requirement, which accessibility we want to provide to a particular user. So we can set those accessibility at the profile level, right? So for now I'm just using not this, I'm not using this, I'm using only these three objects for this profile, right? With different accessibilities, right? So just let's save it. So in this way we can create our profile. So now we have created our profile. Now we need to create a user. So I can assign this profile to our user, right? How we can create a user? Just come to our quick find box, type here user, click on users, so click on new user, right? So first name I am giving to this user as a Rakesh, right? Last name I can give Kumar. Okay, email I can give this, right? And these are optional. So here you can specify the role of this user, right? But right now I am not going to assign any of role, so I can leave it blank. So user license is Salesforce. I need to assign a profile, right? So which profile I have created? I have created standard custom standard profile, right? Custom standard profile. I have created this profile, so I am going to assign this profile to this Rakesh user, right? Just click here and here these are the information about the user. So as per your requirement, you can fill the all information about your user, right? For now I am just leaving these all the fields as a blank and just clicking on save button, right? GO error, okay. Email, okay. So I cannot, I need to change. Okay, so let me check. Okay, so we have created our user as a Rakesh Kumar, right? And we have assigned our profile, this custom standard profile which we have created right now, right? So how we can check? So we need to log in with this user to see the changes what we have made at the profile level, right? So come to our setup, go to users, click on users. So right now we have created this user, so login here, right? Just click on login. Right, so you can see this user will be able to see only these three objects which we have assigned from the profile, right? If I am talking about this bookshop, right, so he cannot create a new record, right? He can read only the record because it has only read accessibility for this object, right? If I will open this book record, so here you can see he can create a new record because we have given the permission to create and read. So he can read the records and he can create the new record, right? If I will open this object, so here he can read the records and he can create the record, right? And he can edit the record. He is only edit permission also, right? And if I will open this, so he can only read. No record is available here, that's why it is not showing in the list, right? If I will click here this, so he can read but he cannot delete, right? So he can read, he can create a new, he cannot delete, and he cannot edit the record, right? So these kind of permissions we can provide at the profile level, and the profile we need to assign to a user. How we can create a user we have seen already, right? So in this way we can provide our security at an object level, right? Okay, so if I will open a profile one more time, right, just click here, right, which we have created custom standard profile. So just found our profile, custom standard profile, right? So what I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you one more thing here. If I will scroll down at the object level, so here you can see view all and the modify all, right? Okay, let me click on edit first. Profile user, Okay, let me explain. Okay, because I'm opening from this user, that's why I'm not able to edit this profile, right? So first I need to log out this, right? Just log out this. Now this is my profile. From here I can edit the profile, right? So profile. Now come to our custom standard profile which we have created. This one, open this. So if I will click on edit, I'm scrolling down, come to our object level security, this, right? So we have done read, create, edit and delete, right? So if I'm talking about view all and the modify all, if I will give this permission to any object, so this person can read all the records, right? If I will check this modify all, so this person can read, can edit, can delete, can view, can modify. So all the things it can do excepting create a new record. He can do each and everything on the existing record, right? So this is all about view all and the modify all accessibility, right? So best practice is saying we should not give these two permission easily, right? Now I have talked about some special permission also, that is view all data and the modify all data, which also I can provide at the profile level, right? So come to our profile. This is our profile and let me show you where these permissions are available, right? So administrative permissions, if I will scroll down here, so you can see modify all data and view all data. So let me scroll slowly one by one. Please modify view all data. View all data permission is here, right? If I will check this box and I will check view modify all data checkbox, so means which user will have this profile, he will have a superpower, means he can modify, he can view all the apps and data, even they are shared with him or not, right? So these are the special permission which we can provide to the user at the profile level, right? This is the view all data and modify all data, it should be here, modify all data, right? So these two permissions are different from these two permissions, right? These are work on an object level and these works at our application level, right? So these are the difference between these two different things, right? So that's all about our object level security. In the similar way we can do different things or different permission we can check one by one, right? So in this way we can provide the object level security to a profile or to the user, right? So thank you for watching. If my videos are helping you, then please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get a notification about the new videos. Thank you for watching.